Mr. Ario pulled up the car and he was shocked at Tricky's appearance. He had become hugely fat. His eyes, bloodshot and rheumy. Mrs. Pumphrey explained him that she has been giving him some little extras between meals to build him up, some malt and cod liver oil and a bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Mr. Ario advised her that not to give sweet things like chocolates. But she has given cream cakes and chocolates. Tricky becomes greedy. He never refuses food. Are you giving him plenty of exercise? Mr. Ario asked. He has little walks with me, as you can see. Mrs. Pumphrey replied. He advised her to keep him on a very strict diet. Tricky was tottering along in his little tweed coat. He had a whole wardrobe of these coats for the cold weather and a raincoat for the wet days. Mrs. Pumphrey was extremely worried and called Mr. Ario. She complained that Tricky would eat nothing, refused even his favorite dishes. And besides, he had bouts of vomiting. He spent all his time lying on a rug, panting. Didn't want to go for walks, didn't want to do anything. He suggested that he be hospitalized for about a fortnight to be kept under observation. Tricky's things are night bed, favorite cushions, toys and rubber rings, breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, supper bowl. At the surgery, the household dogs surged round me. Tricky looked down at the noisy pack with dull eyes and when put down, lay motionless on the carpet. The other dogs, after sniffing round him for a few seconds, decided he was an uninteresting object and ignored him. For 2 days, I kept an eye on him, giving him no food but plenty of water. At the end of second day, he started to show interest in his surroundings. Third day, he began to whimper when he heard the dogs in the yard. When I opened the door, Tricky trotted out and was immediately engulfed by Joe, the greyhound, and his friends. He had no medicinal treatment of any kind but all day he ran about with the dogs, joining in their friendly scrimmages. He became an accepted member of the gang. Mrs. Pumphrey started to bring round fresh eggs, 24 at a time to build up Tricky's strength. Lunch became a ceremonial with 2 glasses of wine before and several during the meal. I was compelled to phone and tell her that the little dog had recovered and was awaiting collection. A mass of dogs was hurtling round and round the lawn, and in their midst, ear flapping, tail waving, was the little golden figure of Tricky. In 2 weeks he had been transformed into a little, hard, muscled animal. Oh, Mr. Ario, do tell me the truth, is he really better? Yes, he's fine. There's no need for you to get out of the car, I'll go and fetch him. I carried him back along the passage to the front of the house. The chauffeur was still holding the car door open, and when Tricky saw his mistress he took off from my arms. She had to defend herself as he swarmed over her, licking her face and barking. During the excitement, I helped the chauffeur to bring out the beds, toys, cushions, coats and bowls, none of which had been used. As the car moved away, Mrs. Pumphrey leaned out of the window. Tears shone in her eyes, her lips trembled. "Oh, Mr. Ario," she cried, How can I ever thank you? This is a triumph of surgery. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and click the bell button. And don't forget to hit the like button.